It's the Bustas, bitch.
That's right.
Alright, what's up YouTube? It's the Bustas, and we hope you're having a dope-ass day. I'm Remosity.
Yo, what's up? I'm Willow.
I'm Hero.
I'm the nameless wonder.
That's actually his name, so
Yeah,
perfect.
legally, nameless wonder.
Alright, and this is
Middle name's Danger, though.
podcast number 2.
Nicholas Danger Wonder.
Goose.
No. Nameless wonder, Danger.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
My parents were high.
Alright, boys.
Yeah.
So what's some topics? Let's roll with it. What we got?
I think.
The dichotomy of good and evil.
Oh,
And
God.
what makes them all?
It looks like I need to go to school a little more because I do not even know what the first word means.
Did you guys not read our textbook philosophy books that I
You
gave
did what, Evil?
No, I mean, shoot.
The supernatural.
Supernatural?
Natural.
Dude,
Not
I'm
the
all,
show.
dude, I'm all about the supernatural, man.
The show is bomb. No,
Oh,
I'm kidding.
okay.
We're not talking about
Everyone would be like, fuck the Bustas.
Alright, so in this
So
topic, we talk about if ghosts are real or not. If we have any weird stories that might not be able to be explained, maybe.
Man,
If my parents are weirdos.
I thought you were gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
My parents are fucking.
I believe
Dang.
that.
My parents fucking.
I mean, that's
I need to
paranoid.
know.
okay, no. Mine, I'll fucking just get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Most of 95% of the time, I'm like, BS. You know, people go, there's a ghost in my house. I'm like, whatever.
There's a snake
But-
in my pocket.
Wallow's old house,
Oh,
that shit I couldn't explain.
That shit was
I'll be
haunted.
honest, like, when your
That made
son,
me
I
believe in
remember when your boy was little, and I was right there in the kitchen where
House
the
is
creep
fucking
ass
creepy.
hallway was that way, and your living room was right there,
Mhm.
and I heard like thump 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 boom, and I was just like, shit, that's one of those kids, you know, running through, and then I like look over and they're both like right there, and like you and
Yeah,
your
everyone
girl,
was
everyone was right
stationary,
there,
sitting
and I was
down.
like, okay, that was weird. Because like even when y'all were telling me like, oh, it's haunted, I was like, I don't know, man. And then like that happened, and I was like, well,
Yeah, a lot of people had
Okay, like-
experiences. Trev even had an experience in my house with his ankle.
dude, that was scary shit, man. Okay, so I was sitting on the couch. It was right after band practice, wasn't it?
Yep,
And
right after.
I was sitting on the couch, and I thought it was their dog, because he used to come in there and mess with me all the time. So I was like, all right, cool. But I felt like something like it felt like they literally grabbed like the back of my Achilles tendon like this.
like just like caressed it.
Yeah, and it was underneath. My feet were hanging down underneath, and it came from underneath the couch. And it was like,
Just,
So we were curious and we checked.
yeah,
Nothing under there.
right.
Dude, we searched the attic, or like their basement, or was it? No, it's the attic. Sorry, I'm retarded. But there's their storage room and everything. There was nothing.
Yeah, I had two pretty good experiences. My first one. Okay, I'm in my bedroom chilling, just watching TV. It sounds like two grown-ass men is fighting in my bathroom because my bathroom's connected into my bedroom. They are throwing down, like two people are fighting like a motherfucker in my bathroom.
Yeah.
So I opened the door just to see everything settle. Like everything that was in the bathtub just stopped moving. It all just settled. Nothing's in there. It was locked from the other side. Nothing. But the room was complete chaos. Alright, there's my first one. It's pretty. Yeah, that's all you need right there. Okay, my next experience, my dog kept getting inside this bedroom and locking himself in. And I'm like, alright, I'm tired of this always happening. So I put a dresser in front of the door. He could not get in at all whatsoever. One day I come home, my dog's going crazy as fuck, like howling, screaming, crying. He's inside the bedroom with the dresser in front of it. Don't even know how it happened. Yeah, it's crazy shit.
God damn.
And then there was another time I was in my bedroom and we had this Kurt Warner signed helmet. Like, it was just sitting up there. It flies across the room. And it was way up there in the corner, no one behind it, in the corner. And it just...
Not even a draft could get it.
Fuck,
Like
no.
a wind draft.
Like a hurricane fan wouldn't have, like, it would have maybe blew it off. But this was like, whoo! Flew across the room. And those are my 3 experiences where I'm like, ghosts
Okay.
are definitively real.
So, I
They're
always
spirits.
had problems believing in ghosts. I never really did.
I
But I was one of
Yeah,
those
same
people
way.
where it's like,
Same.
if someone wanted me to go do, like, Bloody Mary or something,
Yeah.
on the off chance that it was real, I'm not going to do it.
I've done it.
You know?
Yeah.
I've done it.
Bloody
But-
Mary ain't shit.
Yeah, it don't
right.
work. Neither
It's
does-
not fucking true. There's no possible way, but just in case, I'm not fucking touching the mirrors.
Hey, don't get me wrong. Like, first time I tried Bloody Mary, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was
But,
nervous too.
Yeah.
I'll do it on my channel.
So-
I'm Wolo Yo.
My old...
Shameless plug.
My old house was like this 2-story building that was like ancient, right? There was like this outside like cellar building that was like a bunker for like tornadoes and shit. And we got that pretty cheap. And my mom fucking hands down believed like ghosts were real and shit like that. The house was like 100% haunted in our eyes. And I never believed it, though there were like stories and shit that kind of had me like with that itch in the back of my head where I was fucking scared, you know, like who knows? I was also a kid.
Yeah.
But one time when we were all not home, Mom, this fucking stereotypical as fuck, where she placed like 3 cameras around the house, like one facing the doorway and shit.
Yeah.
And on our front door, we had like the fucking the in-house like porch shit, you know, where it's like closed off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, some fucking how our locked door, front door, when she had the camera watching it, when we were watching it back, it opened by itself. Our locked front door, with the our closed porch with also the doors on our porch locked. It opened by itself. The porch doors were still locked and shit. Like it was unlocked
That
and
shit
shit.
you can't explain.
And she, though I didn't really see it, I think she was just paranoid. She said she saw like a shadow in front of the door where the light's coming through. But it's still kind of fucking freaky that the door opened
went
by
open
itself.
at all.
Like,
Yeah.
there was no possible way that a gust could have came in and opened that shit.
Right.
Like I still think maybe there's something, right?
Like, the only thing that maybe would be, like, the latch that held the door there
Yeah.
became separated from the frame so
Right.
far that it opened. But, like, I
It's
feel like
still a rough
if it would
Yeah.
move that far,
Yeah, it was like
it would
wide
cause,
open.
like,
on
your
the
house
camera,
would be almost falling apart.
yeah. And
Like,
our
that'd be some real structural
our
damage.
doors never really had like a problem, you know, like opening by themselves and shit.
Yeah.
You know how like when your houses are slanted, sometimes they open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we never really had that problem. That was just like a one-off thing. Mom was like, ghosts, ghosts, and shit.
Yeah.
But all these other experiences happened to my like sister and my parents and stuff. And not once have I ever had an experience of my own. That's why I always think they're bullshitting me with it, you know?
Yeah, like just.
Because like, oh yeah, a ghost definitely knocked down like your medicine.
It's just
from-
paranoia.
Go.
But there was one time when I was sitting at home and we had a computer in my bathroom, or in the,
In your bathroom.
yeah, it was the kitchen, not the bathroom. I said bathroom.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Dang, we
I was doing anything, I swear. It was in the kitchen, and I was playing World of Warcraft when everyone else was gone grocery shopping. Or they were like visiting family. I'm like 10 and then. Yeah, I was playing World of Warcraft. I was in a big ass fucking raid. Trust me, I have the preface I'm playing World of Warcraft.
I have the proof.
I was with my World of Warcraft girlfriend at the time. That is a thing.
Oh,
I did
yeah.
have a World of Warcraft girlfriend. And
Wait,
we were,
what?
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, okay, we'll get back to that. Wow.
That's, what? Come on. No one ever had a World of Warcraft girlfriend?
I had like a RuneScape girlfriend at
Yeah,
one time.
okay.
Yeah,
It's a thing. We were both blood elves.
just
We
video-
were in the same
yeah,
level
is it
and the
video-
same rating
Video
plan.
game girlfriends.
Is
yeah.
is it the same as an e-girl?
Yeah, I guess. Well, no, it was just like a one-on-one thing. It wasn't like she was selling blood elf pics to
Yeah,
other
it's
blood
just
elves.
you guys like to play with each other and talk, so it's like you guys are like a thing.
Yeah.
You guys like to play
Okay,
with each
so
other.
you mean girlfriend as in like the aspect of just a friend that happens to be
No,
a
we
girl?
considered each other dating.
Oh.
I was a kid!
Yeah, no,
I knew it was fucked up. It may have been a dude, for all I know. We need to get back on topic.
Yeah. Back to the topic.
This is a whole other story.
We do have to come back to that. though.
We'll re-explore.
So our second floor was where my room was, and that's where, that's where like a lot of like haunted stuff was happening and stuff all the time, according to them. Well, when I was playing World of Warcraft, they said, because my mom was dead set that it was haunted and shit, she gave me the warning that if she felt something was wrong, or if I felt something was wrong, to go to my cousin's house that lived like, you know, like a block away or something like that. And I was like, there's no ghost. You know, no fucking way. But
Yeah, I'm
I
good.
was playing by myself and shit. You know, it's like that. Like I was hearing noises upstairs. So I could have fucking swore it was footsteps. You know.
Take a light.
Yeah. Well, and like the doorway right here, there's a full full fucking mirror. I can't say talk. Yeah, that was like right on the doorway in the dining room, facing me while I was playing. You know. And like I don't like looking at that when I was like, just cause I'm fucking paranoid at this point.
Who knows what you'll see?
I hear footsteps. I hear like the walls kind
You're
of
just
creaking and shit.
keeping your face on the computer.
Yeah.
Like I'm not looking.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
fucking.
I'd be
look
like
into
right
the
by
black
you, like-
doorway. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not fucking. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna go upstairs. Lights were off and shit. I was gonna go to my room and play the Xbox, but now I ain't going up there.
Plug it in the doorway and it's like.
But then, our doorbell, which we had like the alarm thing for the doorbell was upstairs, where that's what would ring if you press the doorbell, and you could change the settings on it. It's pretty cool. But that rang, so I went to the front door to open it, and no one was there, and I looked around, didn't see anybody, so I shut the door and I locked it, and I went upstairs, because that's where the alarm thing is. You could do a test run on it, where it would ring itself, and the thing fell off the handles, like it was like on the ground, just like face down and shit. So I was like, ghosts are not real. I know for damn sure ghosts are not
That's
real,
why.
but I'm going to my cousin's house.
It's not real, man.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not real,
going.
but I'm out.
Yeah, I'm
Getting
leaving.
shoes on this
Yeah.
bullshit. None of this.
Ghosts
is
ain't
this.
real. I know ghosts ain't real, but I'm going.
Get to your squad. It's like, guys, I gotta go, man.
Yeah.
Like ghosts
Yeah, that's
ain't
what I
real,
said.
but I'm
I
going
said
to
I'm
my
out.
cousins. Alright.
Alright, you're out to bring in our like second healer right now. But I'm not out. I'm out.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
What if like ghosts that like knock shit around, try to get people's attention?
Yeah.
What if that's like somebody who's like in a coma or some shit,
Like,
and
hey,
they get like a chance, like death tells them, yo, if you like get somebody like say your name or get to notice you or something, you get a second chance
Yeah,
at
you
life.
can wake back up.
dude, that's cruel, man.
Oh.
See, that's why I feel
That
like
just like
sometimes
totally
it's
made
like,
them unscary and like really depressing. all
Yeah,
of a
that's so
sudden.
fucking sad.
well,
Like the ghost in my house, like, yo! And I'm just like, oh, fuck.
damn, now I think I just like doomed someone to like eternity in a coma or something.
Yeah,
'cause
he,
I
like, picked
refused to recognize him.
He like picked you. He's like, this looks like a good kid.
I'm like, you're not real. I know you ain't real. He's like, please just say I'm real. I like leave.
He's like sitting there dinging the doorbell, ding, ding, ding.
But like,
That would be a
I don't know. It's like I look at like recording, like the ghosts caught on tape and shit.
Yeah.
Now it's so sketch. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
obviously there are some that are like blatantly fake. There was
Yeah.
like this one YouTuber
Oh,
I was
yeah.
watching, who was like, well, it was like a dude watching another YouTuber, and he like
He's like, oh.
yeah, well, yeah, he was doing like 3 a.m. shit or something,
Yeah.
but like not like the really dumb kid shit.
Right.
But like he like left in a clip where that he forgot to clip out where he was telling his buddies where to go. He's like, yeah, you go back there, and then like, no, I'm supposed to like come down the stairs before you like make the noise.
Yeah, setting it up.
Yeah, and then like he just forgot to clip that out. And I was like, that's fucking.
That's why I can't get into those ghost shows. All the ghost shows
Yeah.
Well,
on
I know the
TV.
ghost shows are just like I don't.
Yeah, it's like, yo, hide in this closet and just like hit a pipe really hard, and they're like, did you hear that? Like,
Yeah,
man,
or
come
like they're
on.
like sitting there and they're like, is there any ghosts around here? And then like you hear a rock move, and they're like, that's I felt something.
Their
And it's
cat,
like,
their cat
Yeah.
scratched them on the arm.
Dude,
like,
I-
morning before, and they're
Yes.
like, "Hey, I got a scratch on the arm. Let's just like
Yeah.
record it."
My
real
wife
quick."
watches it, and all
Like,
the time
rough
I'm
it.
just like, this is so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, this is obviously
Like-
fake shit. Well, there's a chance. I don't know, not with these shows.
now with the shows.
The shows are
The
blatantly
shows
fake.
are obviously.
What was that
Yeah.
ghost show we watched where the dude like laid the axe down on the wooden fence, and he's like, if there's a ghost and it's an evil ghost, this axe is gonna fall on me and kill me. And
Yeah.
like he was just laying there, and he's like, is there anybody here? Like I would have shit my pants.
Yeah,
That axe
it's,
was like, whack! I'd be like,
I
oh!
was like, that ain't gonna be on a show, like hands down.
It's
Like,
not.
what the hell are they gonna do?
It's
Like,
gonna fall and
it's like the
kill me.
Bigfoot stuff, you know?
They're
what I
like,
mean?
you told me this shit was fake. I'm out.
Like those shows that are like hunting Bigfoot and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if Bigfoot was found, that's like a monumental civilization, like discovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not gonna be on fucking Discovery
But
Channel
what if it's not?
or Animal Planet. You know?
What if like this whole time like people are like, oh, it's Bigfoot, it's the missing link, and just come to find out it's literally just like a long-haired gorilla.
Right. Well, see, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
just
saying. Is like if they
super
do.
long species.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I'm confused about the shows, you know, because that's like a big discovery for
Or
us.
it's
For
Cain.
human.
Or
It's
it's
not going to
Cain
be on
from
a
the
Discovery
Bible.
Channel show. If they
It's
found
Cain
it,
from the Bible.
it's not going to come.
That's my favorite theory about
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
I love that theory.
What?
That it's Cain.
Yeah, it's Cain from the Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's cursed with
Yeah.
immortality.
Yeah, and supposed to wash the earth.
Ah.
And I mean,
It's like he just let himself go all these years.
he's like, fuck you.
Well, yeah, I mean,
As well,
eventually it's like
shit.
whatever. Are humans even capable of growing that much hair? I don't know.
Well,
I don't
if you
know.
have this
Humans-
wolf syndrome. Wolf
Yeah, I
syndrome.
guess
Yeah.
wolf syndrome. Does Cain have wolf syndrome?
But
Well,
then he
just
got
like-
cursed
likely-
by God, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
and,
guess
and
so.
plus, you know, if he's like, you know, the planet's like 4.5 billion years old or whatever it is, like, if he's there for a lot of it, hundreds and, you know, millions of years, maybe he does have a lot of fucking hair.
Well,
Yeah, like
what
on
if
his
it's not
face and,
even
like,
hair?
facial
What
hair
if
stuff,
it's
or, like,
just
his
like
arms?
a fucking
Well, I mean,
like
we only
biblical
want it
era
to be like
ghillie suit?
100. What happens
Mhm.
if 100,000 brings out that much more hair? We don't know because
Yeah, I
we
guess.
haven't met anyone that's 100,000 years old.
Like he
What if
said,
it's just like just a
what if it's
biblical
the
era
very
ghillie
first
suit?
ghillie suit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people think it's just some like long-haired ape, but he's like, you know, this. I gotta wear this.
But
so
that's
people
what I
don't
think.
find
Like,
me.
what if people like thought that it was Bigfoot, but it was like a dude in like the first ever ghillie suit that was walking around?
Well, it's like what was the
And it's like-
the first footage of Bigfoot was like obvious that it was a guy in like a
Oh.
fucking.
Oh, the one
sex
that's like
monkey
walking
suit.
where he like looks at the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
that-
got like
the
boobs
famous-
and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that was the super famous footage.
Yeah.
It was like a sex monkey suit. Yeah, it was like super.
Did you say sex monkey?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he said.
Yeah,
I was just
because
like,
it
it looks
they
like a
like
sex monkey
cause
suit.
they
It's like a first furry suit.
First ever.
Bigfoot's the OG furry.
Oh, you heard it here first.
New
Bigfoot,
theory. New theory.
OG
They
furry.
use him as
The
their
very
mascot.
first one.
Very first furry Bigfoot.
Myth solved.
Miss Saul.
We're busting shit left and right.
Hey,
Next
the Bustas, we bust shit.
With the bus.
Next week we tackle the Loch Ness Monster. Ancient dinosaur or just a really mutated salamander?
Like, to be honest, I would like to have an experience where I 100% believe in ghosts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's
For
something
sure.
I would like to witness in my life.
Yeah, I
Like, to
would
go
love to
somewhere
have-
that people say is haunted and to leave there without any doubt that it's a ghost, you know?
But like, see, like I said, I most of the time do not believe in ghosts. I do believe though, like in the whole like auras and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I believe, like you know, like oh, this house is really nice, it's super cheap, and it's like, well, the whole family was murdered there about 10 years ago.
Yeah, that's how
I feel like you're like
Dread.
you would feel that in the
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, I
like
believe
an
in that
uneasy.
stuff.
Well, yeah, see, that's how, like, there was a murder in our 2-story house. That's what Mom believed. It was like, because, like, some dude drowned his daughter in the bathtub, like, really fucked up shit upstairs.
Man, it's fun.
And also, the bathtub upstairs didn't work, ever. And we couldn't get it fixed. So, like, maybe, but no.
It was the little girl trying to get you to find something is what was
Yeah,
going on.
Just trying to get out of coma.
Because, like, our bathroom upstairs.
Oh, fuck.
You guys, you've been married for years.
Oh,
She's under the bathtub.
But
Maybe
yeah,
it was like another victim, like maybe his first victim or something.
Maybe it was the mother.
Yeah, my final notes on that is I do believe that there's something, whether it not be like ghosts, but spirits.
Well, I
just
think if
something.
we find out that ghosts are 100% real, I think that's like, just like, that's dead end proof that there's something that happens.
Yeah.
I will believe more that if it's like a soul of the deceased over it being like a fucking demon.
Yeah.
Like that just to me
I
that
just-
makes no sense.
I just know there's something from my personal experiences with that house and everyone else is in it. There was something there. I can't say what it was at all, but there was something.
Yeah,
But see,
there
like,
was. I
right.
will.
It's like the reason why I like left to go to my cousin's house and stuff is like I always give it like that, like what you said, the energy of like that, just that dread of like
Yeah.
knowing that someone
Mhm.
died in this house once and stuff. My mom just constantly putting it in my head that there's like something
So
there.
Yeah,
you're
but I
like,
think-
man,
Yeah,
it
so it's
could
like-
be.
My mind's playing tricks on me. I
Right,
gotta
but
get
I think
out
that's what that energy does to you. Is
Yeah.
it makes you think.
right.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I'm walking through a house and somebody's like crawling up the wall backwards, I'm going outside, I'm finding me a flamethrower. And I'll be like, the Holy Lord!
I'm glad
Yeah.
you do that because I'm just fucking running.
Yeah, I ain't
I'm
even-
out.
I wouldn't.
I like
Crawling
I
spider
feel like,
bitch.
Maybe
I'm
maybe a
out.
Molotov. Like I need to like have like a case like set out by my driveway.
Yeah,
Like
just
an
chuck 'em
emergency
in.
house burning kit.
Well, see, if I saw something like that,
Just
then I'd believe
full
more.
Molotovs. Like so, if I see like a spider chick, I can run outside and just.
What if you like threw it and it was perfectly in the house? You're like, gotcha! And then the next thing you know, it's like,
Like you throw it, you see the glowing, but you don't hear the psh.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like.
It comes back out.
Right on your emergency burning house kit.
All the Molotovs explode.
Your neighbor's like bringing out his trash can to the road. You're like, move, John! And he like jumps up like fires everywhere.
That would make me a total believer. That'd probably make me like a hardcore man of God right there.
But
Well,
Somebody
see,
caught
that's
a
one thing.
Molotov and threw it back.
Yeah, right. Like, see, that's one thing. I don't know, like, even if ghosts are real, I feel like that'd be weird that it would just be associated, like, a certain religion that does it, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's like.
But, like, how many religions out there, you know? I feel like it's weird that it's, like, you know, like, that's why I don't ever really believe the whole, like, a spirit needs to, like, go to the light or something like that, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
very, like, religious, like, religion-specific, you know, outcome.
Right.
Like, what if someone in India just can't solve ghost problems, no, or something, you know what I mean?
Right. Like, yeah, like, just because you're not a Christian, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. How fucked up would that be, though?
That'd be messed up.
Yeah,
What if,
I just
like,
feel like
one
there's
of
so
them
much.
was
Like,
right?
I like to think that there's a
That
link.
would suck. Like, you die and it's just blackness and someone's like whispering like, you should have been a Christian.
Yeah. It's like,
And it's just
uh,
forever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh, fucking my luck, I'd like go there, and there'd be like a spotlight on the stage, then there'd be Jesus, and he'd be like,
didn't like your
You
show.
fuck.
he would just send me with my favorite line, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. I'd be like, Jesus, no!
Don't give up on me.
Please don't give up on me.
He's
I'm
like,
sorry.
He's like, hits a button. Next.
And it's like,
Number 5,433,000. Like a D&D
He's
line.
like looking at the,
it's like,
Oh, what
yeah,
if
the guy in
that's-
front of you like died in the 1800s or something, and like just got to the stage. Because people die like every day, you know. So
Right.
it's like 4,682.
it's like,
Like, yeah, you go to
John
the afterlife
S.
and there's a ticket wheel.
Sanchester,
Like a dude's like
aka Jack the
full out like
Ripper.
Victorian outfit or whatever. He's like, I had
No room for you.
Yeah, you see
time for
it.
the Black
Like,
Plague.
yeah, like he's like right in front of you, and you're like, how, like, way more people died between our times. He's like, I had to get my license renewed before I could come back. And it's like, oh man. Or he looks at you and be like, I didn't have all the paperwork. You got all your paperwork? It's like,
What paperwork?
What am I supposed to do? Die my social security number?
It's like, what if like a long lost religion, you know what I mean? That's like what if you needed like coins to get through the ferry? And it's like, we stopped doing that like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah, we stopped that shit a while
Yeah.
back.
Dude, I'm just gonna search the world for a drug. What are they called?
Drogger?
No,
Oh, yes,
the
Skyrim.
coin. The coin.
Oh, it's just a gold coin.
Yeah, but what? There's a name for them.
Oh, like
Like
the
a
Drachma
blinks?
or drachma or
Yeah. Oh, like yeah, I think it's drachma.
drachma.
Yeah, drachma.
Yeah, I'm gonna search the world for one of those in case.
Yeah.
So that way I can just give it to the ferryman and he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, if I like
Had that shit like
that
implanted
was like my
into your
thing, you
skin.
know? Yeah, it'd be like if I like had like 6 months to live or something, I was dying of cancer, I'd make sure I was like on good terms with every religion.
I need
But that doesn't make sense. How do you carry something physical with you to the afterlife?
Yeah.
rosary. A rosary on you, got your drachma in your skin, you're wearing your gold for the Egyptian gods,
Got your favorite hymns tattooed down your side.
and you actually become a hardcore believer, and like you're like,
Well, I can't remember who it was, but someone was talking about. I remember talking with someone about the afterlife, and they were like, you know, what if it's like a fucking, like just like a creature that devours you?
That like shit, dude.
damn.
Like you just kind of end up in like
Like, what
a
if this
line.
is like the heaven or whatever for it, you know, and like afterwards is like just like the
Ooh.
consuming of the demon, like the
Right.
monster just like consuming oneself. But that'd be
What if-
freaky.
what if,
What if you like die of like a heart attack and you like wake up and it's like, dude, run! Al Akuma is like coming to you.
And you like wake up and it's like, run! And then you're like,
Like you wake the fuck up and it's like, we gotta figure out immortality right the fuck now.
Yeah. He's like, what are you talking about? Like you look over and like
Boss
the fucking
Rama is
giant-
coming.
Yeah, Boss Rama. It's like
Everybody's
rolls
like-
the R and everything. Boss Rama.
he's like, everybody eat everything you see, there's gotta be a seeker here, and everybody's like eating everything, you like drinking everything.
Immortality, immortality. The one dude's like, I got it.
And he gets 8 in half and it's like,
Yeah.
He didn't have it.
Broth from my eyes, like fucking like slurping people up like noodles or something. You're like, what is happening right now?
yeah, you like literally see people like, you hear, and you see people,
Whoa.
It's
What
like
if
an
it was-
anteater face or something.
What if
We're
that
gonna
was
create
like,
a fucking monster. You gotta draw that up for us there, old
dude,
from
yeah, Baltimore. What if
like a
like,
creepy
what if
anteater
we
beetle
get
you
sent
see?
to like, just like you know the afterlife, but you know it still looks kind of like Earth, like it's like a forest or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're tasked with like killing this beast. And if we die, we die. You know, if we fail, then we fail. But if we win, then we get to
Go to
ascend.
paradise, yeah.
Yeah.
we get to become part of the elite.
Well, I'm fucking killing that creature.
Yeah, dude.
I'll find a
We
way.
gonna find a way, man. We crafty.
Because like you die, it's like you never existed or something, or you know you existed, but you can never exist.
Yeah.
That would fucking suck.
It's like you're still conscious
Or-
without a
Yeah,
body.
exactly,
Or even-
black, but you can
Yeah.
feel,
Even
think.
even crueler is like,
You're stuck with all the souls that Baltramar
yeah,
fucking
like
ingested.
your punishment for failing is they shoot you back into your life again, but no one can ever know you're there. Like you gotta watch everybody and watch everything happen, but no one knows
Oh,
you're
like
there.
an instant reincarnation, like
When you can't go back and visit your friends or anything.
Nope.
because they won't know who you are.
Yeah.
Like they'll just think you're
Oh,
some wild man. That,
No, like they can't even like you can't have no it's almost like Dragon's Dogma at the end, how you run around as
Some
an
invisible
invisible
dude.
person.
Yeah.
No
Like,
connection.
nobody knows.
So like a
you're
ghost.
there.
Or like you even just come back as yourself, but everybody you knew just like forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you
your
never
existence was-
existed.
yeah.
yeah. It's like all the
Ooh.
pictures
Like
that
you go and see your
don't have
family,
you in them.
and then like you're like, babe, children, and they're just like, who's this fucking creepy guy at our house?
It's like
Yeah.
the opposite somewhere. Whenever you whip
You're
out
trying
like, a
to-
picture and your wife's with like some Asian dude, and you're like, what the
And
fuck?
all the pictures you used to be in are the same pictures, but you're just not in them.
Yeah.
That always like freaked me out. Thinking
Damn.
That's like some Truman Show shit.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking
Help!
I'm about to lose my shit.
That'd be intense.
Help! YouTube! Help!
Wowza. I'd rather fight Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, we're like the anteater snake beast.
Yeah, fucking bring it on, motherfucker.
Alright,
Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
anyway, Baltimore.
the magic of editing.
And then he ate Sir Cedric with such ferocity.
It was almost euphoric to watch it.
Jesus.
Blood flies everywhere, every second, every minute passes. You hear a bone grind in his teeth.
I'm putting a question mark above your head.
Right
there.
You're like that.
I had to think,
No,
okay?
no loading.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually got that saved so I can do that effect.
You should like while he like stopped talking, you should do like the boot down and reboot. Like
Oh,
he does
the
like
boot phone.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop.
That's happening.
That's happening. Fuck you,
So
guys.
should we try to? We already gave pretty much our opinions about that. Should we go on to a new topic? Maybe a hot
Well, we
topic.
should do like an official thing real quick, right? Ghosts are not real, or ghosts are real? You think ghosts are real?
I won't say ghosts are real. Something is real that
They're-
we cannot figure
They're
out.
slightly busted. Slightly busted.
Slightly busted. Yeah. Oh yeah. We busted them. We busted them.
Yeah, the Bustas busted them.
Because something does
Get
go bump
busted,
in the
Coach.
night.
Yes.
Some ghosts that are
They're
like,
busted.
oh, I'm here because I got unfinished business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that stuff is stupid. If
Yeah.
there
No
is something.
matter how much I love Beetlejuice,
Yeah.
Yep.
shit's whack.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much how we're all feeling
It's
right
funny
now.
because I was like thinking of Beetlejuice and I was thinking of Botham.
I think there's some
Yeah, the big
Beetlejuice.
snake.
some
Yeah.
phenomenons that can't be explained. That's how I see it.
For
Like,
sure, definitely.
Yeah. I'm
Just
sure we
can't
don't
be
have the
explained.
answers.
Yeah.
So-
We're definitely not, I guess, qualified.
Bust
Because we didn't go to college.
Get busted.
Get busted.
Busted.
That's a shirt.
Get busted.
Get busted. I have like the overly exaggerated cross arms where like the hands are still sticking out.
Yeah.
That's a shirt, definitely.
This whole thing. Yeah.
All right.
What's your favorite?
So should we try a hot topic?
What's a hot topic?
Like,
let's roll it.
Like we talking like hot topic as in like waifu gun plus
hit-
or
I was thinking like,
that's $1 million idea.
yeah, I was
Well, you
thinking
just
more
gave
like
it up.
COVID-19 vaccinations. What's your thoughts or opinions on it?
Terrifies the fuck out of me.
Scary as fuck. Ain't it?
Scary as fuck. Not the initial virus itself. It's the amount of control that can be put on everything.
Yeah, and everyone.
Everything. You already like have to have. Well, now, this isn't proof. This is just from what I heard.
And
it
this
was
is just
not,
us talking, by the way.
And this was
Yeah.
not from a legit source. No, nothing like that.
Opinions.
But like
Disclaimer, yeah.
even flying to another state, apparently now you have to have a whole bunch of information,
I heard they were wanting to
including
push that,
proof of
Yeah,
vaccination.
my
true.
landlord, he flies out of country and everything, and he had to have every single vaccination shot all at once.
Now see, maybe
get 'em
leaving the
done.
country, that's understandable. Because
Yeah.
you're going to a whole nother world,
Yeah.
basically.
Mhm.
Understandable on that point, but to go from like fucking
America-
Nevada to fucking
Yeah,
you
or
know
Missouri to Arkansas.
yeah, and then they're like, oh, you got proof of vaccination. It's like, are you fucking kidding? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing I've been seeing about it, it just, they don't got a foolproof vaccine done yet. They're just kind of pumping it in and saying, hey, maybe take a booster in 6
there's so much,
months.
there's so much information and like
don't
misinformation.
forget to
I
wear
don't
the
ever know.
underwear across your face either. That's the scary part. Is like for like radioactivity, full on fucking like 50-pound helmet.
Yeah.
Fucking painters even paint to keep from inhaling paint.
Respirators.
Yeah.
Respirators. And then it's like,
Cloth mask, you're good.
yeah, it's like, oh, you can't get the virus now.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that scared me originally from the whole idea is I've been seeing like younger people are having like heart problems with one of the vaccines. I don't know which one, but it causes heart problems with younger people.
Well, it's not approved by even the FDA, is it?
I don't believe so. At least not the first one that
Right.
rolled out.
Because I mean, that's a fucking red flag, in my opinion.
I mean,
if no one's done the tests on it, like,
I ain't getting it.
yeah, but my wife had to get it because she works in
Yeah.
medical care, medical field, and she's fine, thankfully.
Mm.
But like,
It just scares me because there's so much that we don't know
Yeah.
about it at all.
because like,
They just rolled it out. Here, take this one.
Yeah.
Take this second
They're
vaccine.
stabbing
Take
in
the
dark.
third vaccine. Now you need 6-month boosters with your vaccine.
well, I mean, even
I
our
think
own
media is kind
medias,
of like having an effect on this stuff.
yeah, because our own medias can't be trusted because we live
With
in a time
misinformation.
where it's get the story out first. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
be the
no,
first to do
yeah,
it.
that
There's
is true.
proof that people just get shit wrong or make shit up.
Yeah, that is for
articles
sure
and
true.
stuff. And like
That's-
for all we know, it could be just a problem with causation and correlation. You know?
Yeah. I just, for me,
Well,
I
and it
personally
is-
don't
I
want to
think-
get it.
I
Just
mean-
because I think you can avoid all of it by boosting your immune
Again,
system.
I'm not like
I mean,
I've
that's what they
already
say.
had COVID
Well, I mean,
before
what's-
and I'm good to go. You know.
See, I haven't had it, but I got a strong immune system. I have a lot of vitamin C, vitamin
I
D, everything
haven't
rolling through
gotten
my
it
body.
again.
I haven't even coughed.
But like, I don't know. Like, I'm the kind of person I only get sick like once a year,
Yeah, me maybe.
maybe. you
I got a
know?
strong immune system.
But like,
I consider myself Superman.
but what I don't.
Nice.
Modern day.
I say it all the time in my house. Everyone's like coughing. Oh, we all got the flu. I'm like, that sucks. Because I don't get it.
He like walks through them all like this.
Yeah, like
And they're all like coughing on him. He's like,
I'll walk
I'll
through.
see
Yeah, I don't get sick.
When my little one was real little,
It's 'cause I
first
drink
time
pickle
she got
juice.
sick, I was like, yeah, I can hold her and everything will be fine. And she like
Right-
right to
right
my
on your
face,
face.
and I'm just like, whatever, I'm cool. And like a week later, I'm like,
What'd you have, baby girl?
dude, I haven't been sick in like 5 years.
right,
Like, it's ridiculous. But when I get sick, if I do, I get sick.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
bad,
I'm talking,
I'll
I'm like
be
down in the
like-
bed, like
yeah.
trying to get up, and I'm all like,
Yeah, it's usually about once a year I'll get a flu hit.
dude, it's brutal.
I don't even know the last time I was.
But that's a scary thing, you know, they're like, okay, get the vaccination, it'll help prevent coronavirus. And it's like, then why are you still telling us to do this.
With the cloth mask,
Yeah,
it just don't
and
make
then
sense.
you go, and then you say, okay, well I got the cloth mask, because they're like, no, you won't get it if you have a mask on. It's like, then why are you trying to pay me $200 to get a vaccination if the masks will work just fine?
Yeah.
Yeah, everywhere now it's getting worse where like you have to wear your mask even in your car. Like that's St. Louis right now.
That's
No
silly.
joke.
It's
That's-
stupid, but that's true.
That makes no sense as a human being. Like,
Yeah.
sure, I get it, wearing it in public, fine, whatever.
Wearing
Other
it in your
countries
car,
do
yeah,
that.
it's your car.
If you have a cold but you still got to go to work wearing a mask, good enough idea.
Yeah.
It'll help. Cool, whatever. But like, wear the mask inside your car, even if you're by yourself. Shit's bonkers.
It's just a little bit controlish. I mean, it's the same way with your seatbelt. I mean, it's my car, my seatbelt. Do I have the choice? No. You're getting a seatbelt ticket.
Okay, yeah. I mean, for
I
sure.
mean, in a sense, it's the same kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
I see that.
How long before we start getting tickets for not wearing masks?
Oh,
Isn't
it's already happening.
Oh.
Like if they catch you outside, it's a fine without a
In
mask.
St. Louis? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Well, it's
the
a large
fuck?
population anyway, so.
Mm.
I think it's just like the safety of like the general consensus is what they're pushing for.
It's just
I'm not
crazy 'cause
saying that is a great like decision. And I'm not saying necessarily that that's a good option
But
to
then
like
why aren't
push
they?
for.
Why aren't they pushing it like that though?
I mean,
Like they're not like.
when they're giving tickets out in St. Louis.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly. They're handing out tickets, and instead of being like, "Yo, you ain't got a mask on. Here."
Yeah, here's your mask. Wear it.
Yeah, instead it's like, "Oh, you owe us $500." Like,
What if
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It's too controlish,
Yeah.
man.
yeah, that's how it feels.
I understand about a pandemic, but inside your own car where no one's in your own car but you, it's
Right.
a little controllish.
Right.
But I've been kind of thinking that for a little bit because, like, we finally started getting over the COVID. Restaurants started opening. Everything started opening.
And then the new
and then
Delta
bam,
strain.
yeah, now new strain COVID out of nowhere. Like, it
And
just.
you won't even realize you have it.
I
That's
don't
like,
want to be conspiracy theorist on it, but it's there's something to talk about there.
Yeah, like especially when they start saying, "Yo, you can have it and not even know it," and it's like,
Yeah. So
it's
there's
like,
no symptoms. I'm not. What?
What?
And then
Huh?
on top of that, you got the people who were out of a job and they're getting help from the government, and now they owe the government so much money now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, it's just a fucked situation.
Just whatever happens.
Because get this,
I just hope
the-
it just doesn't blow up in their
the
faces.
first year the first few months they were giving out assistance, they didn't have no way that you could take taxes out. But the second wave, you could take taxes out.
Really?
So
Did you see that though? Like the Mike and the Spider-Man?
Rollerball. Oh what?
Are you guys done?
Yeah. No, we're done. Whoopsie.
I like flick that little.
It sounded
thing.
satisfying.
It's like,
It sounded.
ding ding.
You're probably gonna hear it in
ding,
the mic.
ding, ding, ding.
But
So Grand Theft Auto 6. No.
it'll never happen because nobody stops playing 5.
They're just gonna keep releasing
They're
DLCs.
just gonna keep releasing 5.
Now that's a fucking bullshit right there. Conspiracy theory.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory on itself.
Dude, like, it's not even a conspiracy theory. Like, it's obvious. Like if you had a game that was so successful, and it's just like released on every platform because people's gonna buy
Who's
it.
doing it? They're doing it with Red Dead 2 now.
Yeah, like
They're,
you
like,
don't even
releasing a
have
bunch
to
of
worry
DLC.
about like making another one because you're still making millions off a game you made 20 years ago.
Dude,
Oh, that's the Skyrim effect. Look at all the systems. Now we're launching it in VR.
Right.
Now it's for this.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Over and over and over.
The game like 13.
But at the same time, it's kind of. I can understand because I personally have bought it 5 times.
Yeah,
now.
dude.
Me too.
Like what?
I've had it on every system I think besides my computer and my Xbox.
And that's
now.
the best way to have it.
Yeah. I mean,
Your
same with
computer.
GTA. With GTA, it's like, okay, I had it on PlayStation 3. I'm tired of playing it. Now it's like, well, now it's in first person on the new systems.
It's like,
and I'm like, I gotta have it. I can drive a car and.
Well, see, like at
Bought
first, well, see, like
Immediately.
with the Skyrim thing, at first I was like, it was like coming out for the Switch. I was like, I ain't gonna waste money on that. It's like you get the Master Sword and the Hero Tunic. And I was like,
Yeah.
Okay, like you got me.
You
Fuck
got
y'all,
me.
you got me.
Goddamn.
Alright, Bethesda, you can put me in a game. It's cool.
Just marketing, man.
Remosity.
Good marketing, like I mean.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like fuck
But
them
to
though.
me,
That's kind of fucking sleazy.
I agree, but shit, you know, I mean, it was a fun game. Like
I guess.
just because
It
it's
is
old
fun. I
doesn't
love
mean
the game. I really do like Skyrim. But
it
really
made a
fun.
huge impact. And I mean,
I used to
shoot,
thought, you know, when I was a
Dude,
kid, I was like
I
so
will say,
edgy
though.
to not like it, but
Like Skyrim on Alexa is actually fun as hell.
on Alexa.
I bet it feels like playing D&D though.
Yeah, it is, because it's like the Dovahkiin woke up in the morning and he's walking down the pass. You run into a mud crab. What do? Fusro da!
Right.
You Fusro da that mud crab, the
See,
Sovereign Guard.
I wish it would have like all the sound effects from the game. Like if you run into an NPC, it'd be the NPC's voice, like, "Who goes there?"
But when
Must
you,
have been
when,
the
you,
way.
when you do the Fusro da, it goes like Fusro da!
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
And then it's
That'd
like,
be really cool though that the NPCs had like their own. Like they
Yeah.
start talking.
like
Right?
I've even had parts where it's like, would you take a left or a right? And like I go right, and it's like you run into a Draugr, and it swings his battle axe at you. What do you do? And I'm like, parry with my shield. And it's like you block it, it stumbles. Now what do you do? And it's like, I swing my sword at it, and it's like you chop that Draugr down. Now you level up.
Can you ever lose?
Dude, it's legit.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty cool.
Could you ever lose
Yeah.
on it?
Straight D&D Skyrim.
Yeah,
through
sometimes you like swing the sword and it's like you miss your slice at the,
Dude,
and the Draugr hits you with his battle axe.
that's what we need to do. Is we need to get like a legit ass DM,
Mhm.
and then we'll have like D&D.
I want to DM a game. We were going to do that cowboy one, which is still in the
it
works,
sounded
but
fucking dope, dude.
we gotta
Cowboys and
move that shit
dinosaurs.
in.
Yeah, Cowboys and Dinosaurs. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That is a really
I
good
really
one.
want to do one here. That'd be fucking bad. I really want to fucking DM a goddamn.
That would be kind of
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
Maybe have like a monthly kind of thing. Or
Yeah.
something.
It'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, special.
I just don't know
I'd
how to
go
DM
all
worth
in.
fuck.
I DM all the time. I like DMing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not-
like DMing.
I like
those
DMing.
times. I like DMing.
How you doing?
Have you ever played?
I was just gonna say I've never played, I've never DM'd nothing,
It
but
is
I'm not
nice.
against it. It looks like it's fun as hell. I just
It's
I
like
never
the-
had a group of people that wanted to do it.
Yeah, that's how I was with
Bro,
Bro,
Lawrence.
it's even more legit when you have people who actually role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
at
like-
first it seems awkward.
Like if
at
you're
first.
if you're a drunk dwarf and you have somebody acting like a drunk dwarf, it's fun as fuck.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I bet. Yeah, I bet it's good.
Like, Zeke was telling me about a character he had. That's the only character I ever want to play as now.
Which one?
The one that was named Tree,
Tree.
because that was the first thing he learned.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's right. We I did a character where he was just created or whatever, right? And he doesn't know why he was created, but he has zero knowledge and he just like, fuck, what was it? How did I create him?
I don't remember you said but essentially he just like popped out of somewhere,
Yeah.
and he was just, and then someone was like, "What's your name?" And then he was just like looking at a tree, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, that's a tree. What's your name?" And he
Yeah.
goes, "Tree."
Yeah.
And then he just like slowly learned,
Like yeah,
as
he
he went
where
on.
he like didn't have a class or anything, but he was a fast learner, so he learned things.
Oh, he learned to be
So,
a
but,
type
like-
of class.
Yeah, so like
Ooh,
people were
that
like fighters
sounded
has a
fun.
great start,
Yeah,
but
that's
like he
cool.
can level up fast. type of
Dude,
thing.
you can D&D's so cool that you can be literally anything. Like
Oh,
one of my campaigns, I was Arcane Trickster Dark Elf, and like basically I was like every girl, like I was like the dude that every girl wanted to sleep with, and like I was in the bar and I was like hitting on the bartender's like wife and stuff, and she like literally was wanting that. Like get it on right there with me, and he's like looking at me like, what the hell? And also like as an arcane trickster, I have this move where I could send out like a shadow hand, and I smacked this girl's butt that was at the bar, and there was a dude next to her, and I smacked her butt, and she thought it was the dude next to her, and she smacked him, and actually did damage to him.
Oh yeah, with the role play side of it, I bet it'd be so good.
It'd be
It's-
fucking. It'd
I
be
mean,
fun.
when I was playing ESO, I came across this wife and husband duo, and they were Khajiits. The husband had a big fat Khajiit, and the woman had a starving Khajiit, and they would walk around, and she was like, my husband has been eating all of my food. I'm starving. Can you please give me some gold? And he's like, I'm sorry, hon. I was fucking hungry. Like, they did this whole thing, and I was just like I heard them on, like, the area chat. So I went over there, and they started gathering a crowd around, and they were just playing the role of a starving Khajiit wife and her husband that was eating all the food, just walking through the Dominion, just having this conversation, and we were just all following, just intrigued by the whole conversation.
What was this online? Was this
It was
video?
yeah, Elder Scrolls Online.
That's
but
awesome.
but literally, it was just a starving Khajiit wife and her husband that was eating all her food, and we stayed with them for like 45 minutes, hearing the whole conversation. They would go sit down, and she's like, "Can you make me a meal?" He's like, "I'm sorry, I ate it all." And they had these like special voices. Role playing can be fucking amazing if
Yeah.
it's
It's
done
funny as
right.
fuck.
Dude, I ran around the corner and dude, you see everything so ran around the corner to a horse orgy.
Oh yeah, the gigantic horse orgy. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, there was like
a line of horses.
yeah, me and him, we're just normal playing, so, and we come across this, like, just out of nowhere, like, the side of a building, and right in the main part of this town, there was like
Lines of
18 horses
horses.
lined up, having a big horse orgy, just training it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then one time he motorboated someone.
Oh, I heard the story.
We don't gotta go into all that. But it was awkward. Sometimes when you role play, it can get awkward.
But no, dude, one time I played a campaign with the people who helped help get me into liking D&D. So I played Magic the Gathering with them a lot. And they helped me, like, he was like to show me like what I can and can't do with the character, you know, obviously you can't make Goku or nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
But we worked together and I made Batman.
Oh.
Yeah. My dude was orphaned, raised by, because he had like this like badass like dwarf paladin, but he was like raised by this dwarf paladin, so he just had all the access to all these badass gadgets because the dwarf was a tinkerer.
Yeah.
So I had fucking chakrams where I could like, you know, throw them like batarangs and they would come
my
back
God.
and then I could still,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
straight
melee.
up built off-brand Batman.
Yeah,
through
dude.
D&D.
Had glasses that I could flip the lenses to be like night vision, heat vision, things
Oh.
like that.
Seriously.
Dude, yeah, had a grappling hook thing.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah.
That's legit.
Master martial artist, like, yeah, dude, it was dope.
But yeah, so pretty much just talk with your DM and shit whenever you're doing something, and most of the time they'll make it work unless they're kind of a
Yeah,
shit.
I mean, off camera, we should talk about it and maybe get this rolling and maybe have like specials like once a month
Yeah.
of our,
D&D
of our D&D.
with the
I got a bunch of books
Bustas.
to bring over, yeah.
Yeah, that was
What's
like
the
this.
D&D? The B.O.B. D&D.
What's the
That's what we.
The B.O.B. D&D.
Yeah, dude, like I can't wait till we start doing at least that one because he was talking about like taking out all magic
Yeah.
and replacing it with like a Monster Hunter type crafting,
Yeah.
where you
That's
could
what I
like
did with the
have
cowboy
like
dinosaur thing.
dinosaurs like would have like elemental energy, so you could like take
Yeah.
the spine off that, attach it to your gun.
Oh.
Bam,
That's what
you
I
got,
was like, like the
electric
dinosaurs
bolts.
were
Yeah.
like the dinosaurs were
Yeah.
almost mystical themselves, but people weren't like magically infused, you know. So it
Right.
was like the
It was
magic was
just-
like gadgetry.
it was-
You'd have to kill
just-
the dinosaurs to magically infuse your weapons
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
That's
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
what we could like eventually like tame and ride raptors.
Yeah, and we were talking about like world building and shit about how like people
Yeah,
like raptors aren't like
Like if you could always tell a wild raptor from a domesticated one, because a domesticated one would have like its jaw wired shut.
Oh,
and it's
yeah.
because they're like
talons.
wild and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you don't want it to bite your
And,
face
yeah,
off.
so it's like
trying to
not
ride
safe
it.
for civilians without like they're detaloned and have like fucking muzzle.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool shit, man. I'd like to do that shit soon. I
My
created a
dude-
bunch of characters.
Yeah.
I did like a little diddly song that I sing that like I know how to sing and shit. Fuck, just whenever we do it, I'll sing it. But
Yeah.
it's like a character I named
Gotcha.
Ragtime, Ragtime Joe.
That'll be the specials intro as you singing it.
Yeah.
Being the bard.
Get the bard.
That'd be
Hero the
perfect.
bard.
Hero the
You're
bard.
the bard.
One time, dude, I tried making a character, but it just wouldn't fly because bards couldn't be magicians or something like that.
Yeah.
I wanted like an undead, like, you know, fucking like a skeleton. Yeah, that played a fucking guitar
Oh, that'd
and
be
could like
awesome.
attack people with like lightning and shit. Like,
Oh.
but like that wouldn't fly because I couldn't be a bard because
It just takes
bards
work.
can't
That's what
do
sucks.
magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
just
like,
it takes work, but it could be done. You know, that just
Right.
sucks. That's
It's
why I hate
all
it.
about
I
the
think that's-
craftiness.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. They just didn't want to go into
Yeah.
to
The
making
effort.
it.
Yeah, because
But I
I mean,
was
some
like-
stuff can take more. You gotta like take
like,
bits and pieces and make sure you're not like over buffing somebody.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, see, because I figured since I was being a bard, like I was basically a support, I was basically a tool. So like the company just had like a cart with a coffin on it. And it's like whenever they'd get into a scrap, they'd be like, open the coffin, and then I would like rise out. And it'd be like just, I could either buff them or attack. You know, I was basically like just like a turret. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's a dope ass character.
Play like a sick riff or whatever.
And I rise up, I was like, wow.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude, like I was totally down with that, but they didn't want to make it work.
I just
And
want
was
like a whole squad that's like colonial like badasses from like wars and shit with like the drummers.
like they don't fight, they're just like
They're just sitting there buffing everybody.
Yeah. Be like the fucking like Mad Max like crazy dudes in like the back of the
Yeah,
videos
yeah.
playing all the fucking four guitar.
oh dude, and then like
Like
you see
flames
like
coming
another
out.
see like another car roll up and like opens up and it's got those like dudes that play those big Japanese drums. Like the Jumanji sound and
Yeah.
shit, the boom 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 boom.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Gosh, Lee.
See, we need to play D&D, that'd be fun. Whoa!
Yeah, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
Bustas D&D.
B-O-B-D-N-D.
B-O-B-D-N-D. B-O-B-D-N-D.
I love saying it. Like I'm trying to keep myself from saying it, so it's just not like overdone in this
Yeah.
fucking episode of the
This
podcast.
B.O.B.D.
Yeah, because it's so fun to say.
Put that shit on a t-shirt, dude.
Dude, that is gonna be a t-shirt. B-O-B-D-N-D and have like all of us like on different shirts, like all of our pictures on separate shirts, like throwing
Yeah,
the
rolling.
We have to
D&D
cosplay.
dice.
We have to like dress as our dudes.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll just illustrate us as our characters, like rolling dice.
like have our
I know.
We have to do like
anime
crazy
versions
like dice
of us, like
things.
Yeah, like Salt Bay dice.
Yeah. Mark's like the Salt Bay and dice. Trav's like this sicko, it's like Beyblade throw or something.
or like
Oh god. Yep, that's another idea. We're gonna have to revisit that.
And I, as the DM, have to be like dressed up as like Gandalf, but my staff is like a D20 thing on top or something.
dude, somebody's got. What were you gonna be?
For what?
Your throw?
Oh, probably
The
like Salt Bay. Like,
Nah, dude, nah, screw that. Do the Pokeball throw with the dice.
Oh yeah, you gotta have like a backwards cap
oh,
and shit.
yeah. Hey, that wouldn't be bad either.
And I see the old Ash catch him, like where he's like got it all winded back
Yeah.
and his hat backwards.
I do love my Pokemans.
You like holding a bunch of dice or whatever.
And
I had to look at the camera because I know that I'll get. Hey, I'm not.
like have,
Disclaimer, I know it's Pokemon.
have the dice looking like you have like a dueling blade. Like,
That's be like the Yu-Gi-Oh one where they got the fucking
Yeah, the
thing,
Yu-Gi-Oh
which is just
board.
like rolling the dice on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
that's perfect. Just opinions. You know,
Disclaimer.
Nothing to do with disclaimer. Nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, not sponsored.
Unless-
Yeah, not sponsored. I was lit.
Unless.
And we get like removed from YouTube because they don't know.
Konami's like, I've never heard of these guys. It's
Bustas.
like, who's the Bustas?
It's like suing for everything they got, and it's like, got
Diet Mountain Dew bottle.
it.
We got Tony Stark right here.
No, you can't have Tony Stark.
You can't have Tony Stark.
It's like,
You know how we had to go through a lot to get his skull. Like, he's buried with a fake head. We'll just keep it at that.
Yeah. No, the skull is his. We just got a different. We got a replica helmet.
Yeah.
it's like, oh, no.
It's like, no, this ain't
This-
comic
this-
book
this-
Tony Stark. This dude's name was just Tony Stark.
We found a Tony Stark head.
We asked him if it was okay, and he said no. But we
After some negotiation, he was cool with it.
Yeah.
It's like on the news.
It's like, wait, did they just what?
I just noticed something. And when I look at the skull, it looks like a retarded fish eating. I'm gonna have to censor what I just said because I know you can't say that. But yeah, I was just looking.
Remedial.
You can say
Remedial.
dark.
Is the correct.
Can you?
Yeah.
What? What? That sounds even more offensive.
I don't know. I think I'm going to also censor that out too.
That sounds way more offensive in my opinion than just flat out. Yeah.
Well, see, like, I don't know, the way I I never say, like, that person's that. I just say, this, like, situation.
This is...
Yeah.
This
Like
is
the
fucking
the reach like thing is like
Yeah.
not like insulting, you know?
Yeah,
It's like,
if it's thrown at a person, but if it's used on an object, I don't think it's like.
well, yeah, because it's meant
Dude.
something else.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how
That's why I think like the thought counts more than like the words. But
Isn't it-
like I don't know.
Yeah.
it's super weird how you can say but if you pronounce it out, it sounds way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds
Man,
like
that's
such a harsh
retarded.
word.
And it's like
to
that.
Yeah.
It just sounds worse to me.
6
Mark's-
minutes of
yeah,
this.
6 minutes.
We gotta like have
No
no.
conversation. Beep.
Well, listen,
You have to like make sure you bleep the whole thing so no one knows what word we're talking about.
Yeah.
oh, that'd be cool. Like, keep it like, what are they saying? What are they saying? And just never tell anybody ever.
All right. Well, shit. Should we go ahead and wrap it up and kind of recap?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Well, okay, so we figured out
Ghosts.
we won B.O.B. D&D. Ghosts,
Are-
maybe real, maybe not.
Something's there,
Yeah,
but
something's
you
there.
know.
Yeah.
Some things are just
It's not
If you
religiously
can send
connected.
us proof, send us proof.
Do
Yeah,
it.
we
Put
love
it
to
in the
go through it.
comments.
We'll get a whole ass fucking TV set up. We'll
Yeah.
watch it right
Yeah,
now,
dude.
dude. Next time. Yeah,
You
that'd be
can
awesome.
give us legit
All right,
proof.
we're gonna have
Whoa.
B.O.B.
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 D&D.
D&D.
Yeah, let us know in the comment which class you want us to play.
Yep. What would you play?
What would you play?
I know that's
Ooh, wouldn't that be weird? Like, we just let everybody
choose
choose
our
our
classes.
Yeah.
It could be. Hey, throw it in the
like,
comments.
pick-
We might do it.
We'll pick the best
Yeah.
ones and like put them in a hat and shit. Like, yo.
Yeah, like we each pick
Oh,
two.
that'd be awesome, yeah.
Yeah, we each pick two, and then it's just random from there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
See,
just get to pick like our race and jump.
What I like to do anyway when I'm DMing and shit is like have people. Usually I have them create 2 characters anyway. Well, I'm kind of an ass, and I kind of go hard on it. And like, if your character dies, your character dies, because that's how
Yeah.
D&D works. So like,
Hard on the ass.
I'm a hard ass.
Ain't nothing getting past this ass.
But think. But yeah. So like, I usually because like once your character dies, you
It's great. It's a great ending to the video.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure this out.
The slow motion, like the bad guy shoots the bullet at one of us, and the hero's like, no!
And what is that one clip? Whatever. It's like this dude's like walking like this or something like that, and the other dude's like staring at him, and it's like he's like, what? And he's like throws a water bottle, like, badoosh, and whatever, like with his ass. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, I'm gay, you idiot, and that's how it is.
I have no
You ever seen that? That was the funny.
That's a Google search.
Yeah, good.
You never seen that? That's He like throws a water bottle, and the dude like ass hits it, and the dude's like, what the fuck? It's like, I'm gay, you idiot.
I've never seen it.
I gotta find it, for real.
Alright, well I guess that's it, right?
Yeah, no,
Alright,
that's
so,
pretty much
like,
it.
thank you for watching.
Like and subscribe. Also, anything you've seen, put it down in the comments. You know,
If
do you
you've
believe
stuck
in
with
ghosts?
us this far, fucking thank you.
True
yeah, we
that.
got Supernatural.
Oh,
Yeah.
and one more thing. Stay sexy, bitches.
Stay sexy.